Figure review part 2. Hello and welcome to another figure review. And I'm saying part 2 because I'm re-recording this one because I wasn't satisfied with the last one. I just fucking stumbled all over my words, but it doesn't matter. This is the first time you're seeing this anyway. This is the Nendoroid series Rockman or Mega Man. And if my camera's freaking out, there's some yellowing going on. It kind of yellows the picture whenever I have too much blue. I had the same problem with the Lucario video, so I might just put on the same filter I had on the last one when I'm editing this video. So there you go. If it kind of brightens up at some point and kind of goes weird, kind of goes nuts for a second, then you know I'm applying a filter because all the yellowing is looking absolutely horrible. I believe that just hurts the eyes, and it doesn't. It looks better if I apply a cooling filter. Anyway. Enough about the background jazz. This is the box. Obviously not the figure in there anymore because I already reviewed this one. Here's the figure, and that's the box. Let's take the figure and get the box out of the way. Super Fighting Robot Mega Man with the yellowing because it's too much blue. My camera can't handle all the blue. But yeah, enough about that. First of all, size of this Nendoroid little guy. I mean, it's a chibi version, it's a small version. I'm just gonna have the leg that's going all the way down because this is like an angled one, as you can tell. So he stands at about 10 centimeters to the top of his head, which means he's about 4 inches tall. I'm just gonna go over the design and everything real quick. It is a very simplified version of Mega Man. I mean, it's a regular version of Mega Man. What else do you want? There's no added mechanics or anything. This is Mega Man as we love him and know him, but in a chibi version with the big head, the big eyes. The main problem I have is just like his arms keep disconnecting. I don't know. This is not a pre-owned one, so I don't know what's the deal with that. It's kind of like you move it around and it just like goes out. Boom. Well, speaking of which, articulation of this guy, you have the head is on a double packed ball with a hinge on it, and now the lower bar, everything's disconnecting. But yeah, you get good motion out of that. As you can tell, can headbang your Mega Man, can rotate it all the way around. I'm just gonna take the head off, actually, just kind of like, can rotate that one around also, and then it falls off. This one falls off. Let's just disassemble. This is Mega Man disassembling. I mean, now you can see all the joints. You have like the regular peg over here. This one also can take that one off. Can take all of it off. And the fist also rotates around. Can also take that one off. Take it all off. Disassemble the Mega Man. Kill it. No, don't kill it. Don't kill Mega Man. But yeah, this is on a single pack. Also goes off. Just like, yeah, boys. Okay, this is getting too much. And you have the ball pack on the leg, so you can rotate that around, and it also goes off if you just spin it around because this is like an angled peg hole kind of, and it doesn't actually rotate down there, it doesn't rotate down there, and you have just a nice little detail under the feet, which I kind of forgot to show you. But anyhow, the big feature about these Nendoroids is not really the articulation itself, because that's super limited. That's supposed to be super limited. I mean, it's a chibi version. And the main thing that kind of makes up for that are the accessories. So, let's go ahead and have a look. So first of all, I'm just gonna get this over with because this is kind of clunky to show. He has different arm pieces. Why does he have different arm pieces? Well, because they're angled differently. Like the ones on him are like kind of going out to the side, and this one's just, you know, you peg him in, up in the shoulder, and you have this one just kind of going out more inside, like more to the side, and then you have two ones to just also like, you know, it's kind of hard to tell you. Just kind of have to see where the pegs are going. Like this one's going more to the outside. If I try this out real quick, you can take this off. Yeah, it goes like that for like when the animation where it gets hit, where it kind of stretches out the arms more, and then you just put that back on and you have that. That's the idea of these things. So you get more posing because the articulation is limited. He comes with 2 more fist hands, which I don't really get because he already is in the packaging with fist hands. There's just more fist hands, like I said. You already have fist hands on the figure, so what's the point of that? And then you have 1 open hand, only 1, And of course, you got the Mega Buster. Pew pew! Of course, also only one, but that's actually accurate. And then you have another leg part. I mean, you've seen I have one angled one and one straight one on there. And then of course you got the other straight leg. Like I said, both of them were already on the figures. On the figure. And you have two faces. You got like the one where it gets hit, and just like a regular staring one. I really like the eyes. They really did a great job on that. I like the design of that, like the very anime-ish, kind of childish, nice looking, and like I said, the one where it gets hit. And what would a Mega Man be without energy effects? The Charge Beam, the Mega Buster. Did I say Mega Blast? Mega Buster? Oh my god, Buster Blaster. Just, you know, the blue bomber. It has like a little bit of white going on at the top. And it's overall looking pretty nice, Quite frankly, you can't really see it that much on the camera because there's also a little bit more white going on at the tip here, which the camera doesn't really capture. And you have lemons. You have the triple shots. Oops, you have triple shot. Nice and shiny. Also, we have a little bit of white going on at the top. And of course, the pack hole under there, so you can put it on your base. You have like an extra joint over there. Hold on. You have like that extra joint, and you have like a piece, a hinge. It's basically a hinge on there. You got a hinge on there, so you can put your Mega Buster, Mega Blaster, energy effect on there and on the base. And finally, I'm just going over this in no particular order. It's just how the things just lie around here. And you have an energy tank with the hand already attached. If my camera would focus, please. There you go. Nice looking energy tank. It's kind of a little bit metallic. And it's gonna do it for our little friends. Final thoughts, what do I think about this figure? Well, the only thing that really bothers me is just that stuff is disconnecting so easily. I don't have a lot of Nendoroids, but I mean, usually I didn't have really that big of a problem with the Kirby or the One Punch Man Saitama. This one's just kind of very loose all over, but on the flip side, he looks very cool, very nice. I like the overall, you know, the chibi modes, and they didn't really didn't do anything wrong. They didn't do anything super special, but for Chibi Mega Man, it looks cool. The articulation is limited, but the extra parts all make up for it, and you really got everything you need for like your regular Mega Man. So I do recommend it if you're a fan of Mega Man, if you're a fan of like, you know, chibi style, maybe you have like Funko Pops and whatnot. It's not a must-have, but it's kind of like a cool addition to your gaming figure collection. Also, while I'm at it, I kind of recommend these things. I recently found these on AmiAmi. I don't know if other stores have them, but this one is basically the good smart clamps, which you can hang onto your shelf, and you can attach your Mega Man or your Figma figures also. You have a bunch of different option parts to put in here. You have like a simple pack, and I like the one with the ball joint because it fits on most of them and you kind of have some wiggle motion. So you put this on and you kind of, like I said, you have some wiggle motion, and it also rotates around, and you have like hinges over here and over there. And his arms just keeps falling off. It's real annoying. And just put that on your shelf. There's an extra line kind of to hold it in place. Doesn't roll around, and it keeps on there very tightly. So I do recommend this also. I'm really a fan of this. It's really cool to have your figures floating around. I have it from my Kid Icarus pit, and also Kirby from the Nendoroid series. And yeah, Mega Man is also gonna go into a flying pose. He's gonna go into like a jumpy pose, or a pose where he gets hit. Then yeah, doesn't really have anything to do with the review. Just like a little extra look out for these. I'm gonna put a link in the description because I don't really know what they're called right now. As usual, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, feel free to hit it up with a like and maybe subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, gameplay stuff, and whatever Mega Man wants. Boy.